Hey everybody, this is MyCollectables coming back with another video for you. This video is a top 10 list of some of the best comic books I think that people could be looking at right now to start off the month of March. I put together this list. I hope you like it. We'll get into it in just a sec. If you like the video afterwards, please hit like. And also, if you want to see more of these videos, you can always subscribe to the channel, or you can always join the channel as a member. It's $1 a month, and I enter you into membership giveaways and stuff on my live streams. So anyway, check it out. Let's get into this. Let me know in the comment section after you've looked at the video, just to tell me, like, what do you think of these comic books? Are there other ones that you're going after? This is just some that I have my eye on that I think that maybe you might like as well. But there's always other ones, and the market is changing every day. So we just had a new comic book come out today. We had the Ghost Rider comic. It looks super cool. I actually put him on the list here, so we'll go into that in just a second. But at the end, I have some bonus material as well that you're going to want to stick around for. It's about Batman and has a really some implications on a collectible in Veve. So stick around for that. So let's get into the top 10. Let's have some fun. Let's see what you think. All right, so let's go right here. Number 10 is Ultimate Fantastic Four, number 21. Now, this particular one, this is a secret rare that I have my eye on right now. The Marvel Zombies are coming to, they're potentially coming to the big screen with that Doctor Strange trailer. We have all these kind of indications of it actually may be happening. And this is the secret rare. You can pick it up right now for $5.46. There's only 26 available in the market, and it's actually up about 21% right now over the last 24 to 48 hours. So people are noticing this comic book, and it could be a good one for the long term. Who knows what's going to happen in the movies? We did see Doctor Strange looking all zombified, and the zombies were already in the What If animated show. So anyway, this is a good speculative comic. Who knows what to think, right? So this is just a little bit of information for you. Let me know if you're going to pick one up. Now, this comic is really interesting to me right now. It's the What If comic book with Spider-Man joining the Fantastic Four. This comic book is really interesting because it's the ultra rare. It's going for about $174. And if you don't know, ultra rares right now on the comic book side are really selling well. Everybody's sort of stocking them up. I know I am. I'm picking up a bunch. I don't own this one, but I'm looking at it heavily. And the reason is because, with this Doctor Strange movie coming and the fact that we may have Fantastic Four coming, which is almost confirmed, but not exactly confirmed yet. And then we have these Spider-Man movies, in the multiverse. Why would they have dropped this comic book a while ago? They have other What If comic books that they could have dropped, but they did. What if Spider-Man joins the Fantastic Four? And I'm just thinking long term here. I'm just totally being speculative here, so don't take this as word that's coming. But wouldn't it be interesting if Spider-Man, because if you saw his movie, he's all by himself now, wouldn't it be interesting if he actually did hook up with the Fantastic Four in some capacity on the big screen? So anyway, this is a really interesting comic. Other people are looking at it too. It's up about 9 to 10%. It's going for $174. There's only 24 listed in the market. Only about 2% are available. So it's really interesting. It's another one of those ultra rares that people are collecting. So I thought I'd throw it at you right here and see what you think. So let me know what you think about that one. Anyway, number 8, this is another comic that's getting a lot of attention right now. It's the Avengers 47. It's the first appearance of the Black Knight. This is also the ultra rare. Really, really great. The secret rare is also a really great price if you haven't looked at that. But this one's only going for $159, but it's up about almost 100% or it's up quite a lot, and it's listed. There's only 3% listed right now, which is crazy. So this comic book has really jumped up a lot in the last little bit because if you don't know, at the end of the Eternals movie, the Black Knight, he's coming, right? He's coming to the game right now. And in the Doctor Strange trailer, I did this whole video of a little bit of a breakdown about the main villain that's going to be actually in the Thor movie coming up. And in the comic books, he fights with the Black Knight. So it's all starting to come together. People are grabbing this, and the cover is beautiful. So anyway, let me know what you think about that one as well. We got number 7 right here. These are the ones that I'm looking ahead on, right? So we have the Daredevil comic, number 25. This is the secret rare, so it's also going for $3.25, which is super cheap. Now, why did we get this particular comic book in the app? It's really hard to say, but you know what? They don't drop comic books for just no reason. Daredevil, if you watch my last video at the bonus material at the end, Daredevil, like the actor, has been said he's going to be on the big screen. He's going to be playing Daredevil again. He showed up just briefly in the Spider-Man No Way Home movie at the end as a lawyer. He wasn't jumping around or anything yet in his outfit, but he does have his show. But until he hits the big screen, that's when things really take off. But he is going to be on the big screen. He's confirmed it. He won't say what. Now, this comic book dropped recently, and there she is right there. She could also show up as well in the movie. So anyway, it's an interesting one to look at for long term. And like I said, there's about 54 available, and it's like quite cheap right now. So people have been picking it up. It's up about 8 or 9%. So just another one to think about. Anyway, let's go on to number 6. I really wanted to throw one of these Spider-Man secret rares at you. These are actually going up in value as people are starting to grab them. This particular one is Web of Spider-Man 32. It's up about 21%, 20%. It's about 365. This is over the last 24 to 48 hours as people start sweeping these floors. I did a whole video about it. Things are starting to slowly happen as people are grabbing these items. If you want a secret rare Spider-Man, this could be a really good one for you, or one of the 6. There was the whole series, and you could have one in your collection. It gives you good points later on. I don't own this comic, but I've been looking at these secret rares for a long time now. As soon as I've grab my other stuff that I'm getting, I'm probably going to grab 1 or 2 of these just to have them. And it's Spider-Man, right? So anyway, the black suit, great story. So let's go on to number 5. This is the top 5. Now, this is one I actually do own. I picked this one up a few days ago, and it's been up since then, which I'm really happy about. But I really wanted to get one of these big ones from the past. Like this is Journey into Mystery, ultra rare. There's about 1% available in the market right now as people are starting to grab them. They've been doing this over the last couple weeks, just slowly snatching them as the price has been low. This one goes for about $4.70. It's up about 5% over the last 24 hours. It's just slowly every day going up a little bit and a little bit and a little bit over the long haul as people like me, like comic collectors and stuff, start just grabbing these. So I have one of these. I would recommend it myself for you. Maybe just for long term, right? You might be able to get it a little cheaper over the next 2 weeks too, but it's been slowly, steadily going up with the other ultra rares. Let's get into number 4. This is one I really want to get. This is, the first appearance of Vision, the Avengers 57. It goes for about $7.35. This is the secret rare. So anyway, it's not super cheap necessarily, but it has come down in price. It's down about 6 or 7% in the last 24 hours, and it's been slowly going down as people have their eyes on other things. But if you think about it, right, this is one of my theories. So, if you have this Doctor Strange movie and Wanda, the Scarlet Witch, her and the Vision are connected big time. And as soon as he was basically kind of killed by Thanos and all that, that's when her life started to go down and all the problems started to happen with her, and the whole show kind of gets into it if you go to Disney Plus and watch it. But then there was a resurrection of the Vision in the white form, and he's got all of the old Vision's memories, so he took off at the end of that show. And anyway, in this movie coming up, there's thoughts and there's talk that Wanda's probably going to be maybe the main villain because of how messed up she is. And wouldn't it be amazing if the Vision, the white Vision, came and basically was the one to pull her out of that and stop all this multiverse of madness, helping Doctor Strange? Who knows what could happen? This is not confirmed at all, but this is just how my mind works, So anyway, grabbing a secret rare of the Vision could be a really good play for the long term. This is a massive comic in the real world as well, just so you know. Anyway, think about that. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let's go to number 3. I always think Spider-Man number 1 is so fantastic. It's such a great one. The rare is really good for anyone who can't afford to get into the ultra rare, which I actually picked up an ultra rare about 4 or 5 days ago just to make sure I had it. The rare is really great as well. It's up about 13%. It's going for about $3.95, so it's creeping up as people are grabbing these in the market. There's about 2% available. Remember, there's only 3,000 of these in the world, so it's a really great comic just to have in case you're grabbing it. I don't have a rare. I have the ultra rare, but you know what? This is why I put the rare on here, because it's actually a really good price and it's slowly creeping up. So it's one of my picks for the beginning of March. So let me know what you think. Number 2 right here, I got the brand new Ghost Rider comic. Now, this comic is amazing. Now, little shout out to Veve and 3. If you go and watch their channel, he did a really good breakdown of this comic book with some of the history. I could talk about it here as well, but I want you to go check that out. I actually put that link in the description, okay, because I thought it was a really good breakdown of why this comic book could be really important. It actually goes for a lot in the real world, and this is the ultra rare right here, so I put it number 2. It just came out today, so we'll see where the price settles, but I would recommend probably picking one up. I don't have one yet. I'm really looking at it. There's about 80 listed or so. It's about 170 or so, but the market is going to be up and down today depending on this comic. But this is the ultra rare, and if you can get it actually around this level, that could be great. Of course, the common and the uncommon covers are astoundingly cool. Everybody really loves the Ghost Rider, and if you watch Veve and 3's video, he'll get into about like maybe who could be playing it. There's some Walking Dead connections with Norman Reedus, if you know who he is, from Daryl Dixon, right? Anyway, so you never know what could happen, but great comic to start off with. Anyway, let me know what you think of that one. So this is my number 1 pick to start March right here. And I actually picked this one up as well. This is the X-Men number 4 ultra rare. This is the Scarlet Witch's first appearance. Now, in case you don't know, that comic book has been really doing well, all varieties of it. I picked up the ultra rare because it's still affordable. It's around $300, okay? And it's just sitting steady right now, but there's only like 23 in the market available. So few sellers right now for this particular one. And the reason I like this one as well, I also like the uncommon, just, with the Scarlet Witch's face on the cover. That one's really amazing. But I love the ultra rare because it's a little bit rare, but also it has Professor X on it, and he spoke in the Doctor Strange trailer. So that's really cool. So we're getting mutants and X-Men, and this comic seems to be the one that people are really looking at because we know that the MCU is going to add mutants to the big screen very shortly, especially with Professor X. So this is my number 1 pick. It was the one I went after. Let me know if you're going to go after it as well, or if you got any other ones that you want to look at. Okay, so let's get into the bonus material, and then this involves Batman. It's nothing to do with the comics. Okay, let's get into it. And then you can also comment, like I said below, about these comics. Let me know what you think, and if there's other ones you're looking for. I really want to know, and share with everybody else, because this is how we do it, right? Anyway, let's get into the bonus material right here. So in case you didn't know, Michael Keaton, the original Batman, not the original Batman, but from the 1989 Batman movie, with the Joker, with Jack Nicholson and all of that. Anyway, he just released this photo. Okay, so it says right here, Michael Keaton shares the first image to celebrate his return as Batman. So he's going to be returning as Batman, in case you didn't know. Super exciting. So this is really good for Batman collectibles in the app, especially with that new movie that's coming out like in a couple days from now. This is with the guy from Twilight, and how this movie is like really gritty. So that movie looks really amazing as well. Anyway, this is cool. So it says right here, Keaton will make his return in The Flash and will continue to play Bruce Wayne into the future. So he's not gonna like just be a little cameo. We are gonna get Michael Keaton's Batman now in a bunch of different stuff. And if it seems, as he'll be making an appearance in the Batgirl movie on HBO as well. So he's gonna make his appearance in the Batgirl movie and in The Flash. Now check this out. Just so you look, we don't have The Flash yet in the app, but we have Batgirl, and her first appearance is just kind of sitting there. No one's really looking at it again, right? And it's going for 118 gems. There's only 1% of them available for sale in the market. As I've been saying over the last few weeks, slowly the numbers have been dwindling on what people have been selling, and the amount for sale in the market is slowly getting smaller on most items. So, if you're thinking ahead like I am, maybe grabbing a Batgirl could be a good idea, especially if Michael Keaton's Batman shows up in her movie. That's going to bring a lot of attention to that character, and just something to think about, right? Anyway, so let me know what you think of the video. I'll see you in the next video. This is a great little top 10. Hopefully March drops a whole bunch of more stuff for us. Happy collecting. We'll see you again.